We are back on Glider Gaming. Take another trip into the rustic dreamland with oxygen not included. We're focused here where we left off last time on our new steel production room. Steel requires several things, including refined carbon. So we're going to just start telling this to forever produce refined carbon. And we're going to tell this, we can't tell it yet, we have to produce 1 unit of refined carbon before it'll actually know about it. But we're going to tell this to store refined carbon to, let's say, 1,000 kilograms. And then whenever there's more than 1,000 kilograms, it's going to shut off. Oh. Okay, we need a not switch in here. I'm not sure how much automation we've done. Not much. I know we haven't done much, but how much you're familiar with. But it's going to say an on signal when there's 1,000. So if we don't have 1,000 kilograms in here, it's not going to let this machine do anything. So we need to flop the signal. That's what a not gate is for. So we're going to come in here. We're going to put in a not gate. I guess we're going to do it upside down, though. We're going to do it like this. So if it's not 1,000, make more stuff. So whenever there's not 1,000, it'll be told to produce more refined carbon. And that was an arbitrary number. We're actually going to come in here. We can't make steel. We don't have the ingredients for steel, so it probably won't allow us to see how to make steel. It's a little surprising, though, because how do you ever get the knowledge of steel? Let's come in here and see if it will tell us. Steel gas. I've never been crazy enough to try to make steel gas. So, no, it doesn't tell us iron and carbon. It doesn't tell us how to make it. So we'll just kind of leave that as a basis level for now. We also need to make lime. So we're going to come into our handy dandy storage things. We're going to go into organic, I believe. We're going to tell them they can no longer store eggshell. We're going to be doing other stuff with it. So we're going to copy all this out so all the eggshell falls out of them. We really need to move these. I don't want those being the entrance to our luxury apartments. Oh, that was our seed container. So we need to undo that and tell it can store seeds forever. Nice high priority, so those get put away. Okay, so now all the eggshell we have is just lying about. Where are we going to make eggshell? Into lime. I don't want it to be super far away. I don't want to have them run around a lot to do this. Okay, this is all done here, except power. So we'll run a little bit of power out here. I don't know where I want to connect it in, but by having it right here, they'll be able to access it. So we're going to have them build that at priority 9. And then we will slam the door shut here. Put this on priority 1. So we need to find a place where they can conveniently get to crush all of this limestone, or all of our eggshells into limestone. And that'll be the final component of steel. Okay, bump that up to 9. We're going to close the door on this one. Still a little polluted oxygen in there. Ooh, a little bit of slime too. But after they break it, we can open this up and store that slime, so. Nobody's actually doing it, so we'll set it back to 7, and we will sweep 9. Ooh, citrus scented. Only 40 kilograms? Was he already carrying slime? He's like the weakest dupe. Poor food decaying. Such a waste. Okay, well, there goes that. This set to 9, right? Yep. Okay, I guess we'll deconstruct these 2 tiles here real quick. No, we're going to sweep that up at 9 too, because that's probably polluted oxygen. Oh, that was just clay. Neat. Okay, they got rid of that. So that can be, well, not copper. These are the luxury apartments. Let's throw down some gold airflow. We're actually getting low on metals, guys. I'm gonna have to go metal harvesting for raw ingredients. Iron, though, like, we're gonna start burning through iron. So, not refined, but metal ore. Iron, we have 13 tons. Okay, so we have more than I was thinking, but we're gonna turn a lot of that into steel, so. Alright, so we have a way to stop that slimy, polluted oxygen from getting out. And we have a way for CO2 to go and get destroyed. So we'll leave a... Actually, yeah, let's do what we did with the other one. We will go ahead and leave an Atmos sensor and we'll automate this. Not an Atmos sensor, but a gaseous element sensor. And we'll kind of, if you can't detect carbon dioxide up there, we'll just let a little well of it down here accrue. And then we need a little bit more power for that guy. Alright. So we were talking about making lime. Might as well let this water go. It's pretty hot, stifling those guys. Oh, their body temperature is actually equalizing out a bit. Ooh, despite that polluted oxygen being super hot. Okay, so to deal with all this overpressurization stuff, I think we're going to go ahead and move this. We're going to deconstruct that. Ooh, There's your derpy for the morning. Ah, I can't run pipes. 11 jobs mastered. We'll kind of do that next. I'm just going to vent unneeded gases into space now. I don't see a reason not to. It's what I usually do. That way you don't have your base or your world in general just filling up with these really hot gases, because that heat doesn't go anywhere. So that heat just kind of sticks around and annoys you. So we'll waste a lot of time. We'll just get rid of it all. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, we did finally build that, so we'll just build it right off over to here, put in a gas vent. There. All gases now will just, that I don't want, will just get pumped into oblivion. Alright. That being said, we have some overpressurization issues over here, so we are going to just go ahead and build a gas pump. Oh, not liquid, we want gas. And just throw a gas pump right here. We're just going to pump out some of this excess gas so that we can fill this. So, we've got some electricity we need to find. We need to find some electricity down there. We need to find some electricity up here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to build this ladder down. And I'm going to seriously consider this spot right here for... Since I've got these things right here that all need electricity, and I don't really want to run new electricity. Or, I mean, I need to run new electricity. I just kind of want to keep everything together. And it's not that far from the exosuits. It's a bit of a hike, but it's not like a super long commute. I think I will go ahead and do a second layer of insulation because this building will be generating heat. Whoa, I just ran out of igneous rock. I did just build like this entire thing out of igneous rock. And it doesn't need to be built out of igneous rock, honestly. It's not going through cold biomes or anything. Oh, still out of igneous rock. Jeepers. I love igneous rock. I use it for everything. Kind of becomes a problem. Because it is necessary. Like, I think it's necessary for insulation if you want it to be well insulated. That was a mistake. We have very, very little igneous rock. Now we're going to do sedimentary rock. Okay. Could go over that way. No, we'll just do what we did before. It wasn't pretty, but it did the job. Nope. That's some derple. Yeah, the derpiness. This is all granite here. Cancel that. Cancel it. Okay, so where are we at now with my igneous friends? I ain't got none. Ain't got none. Yikes. Literally have to go around harvesting igneous rock here. Okay. There's some low-hanging igneous rock. Alright, so we'll finish double insulating that later. Build this ladder up. Go ahead and just dig that stuff out. Alright, so what's going to go here is a rock granulator. It's the only building that can actually produce what we need to produce, which is limestone, because we keep getting distracted. I'm going to leave this top layer here and that one so they can jump over and come over here and build later. Alright. Power for over here, then we'll figure out power for steel. First and foremost, we've got kind of a show going on. So the rock granulator doesn't take a lot, I don't think. 240. 120. 120? 240. So 240, 240, 120, and 25. So definitely this can all be put on a single line of standard stiff. Okay. And then how do we get it where we need it to go? Making this out of gold, we don't have to do that. Switch to copper. Copper has even less. Gold it is. I'm not going to use tungsten. Okay, so the real hairy part comes in. How do we get it through the actual base? Things are just getting messy. I think it might be time to start using this area down here. So we're just going to come straight over here. We're going to need a ladder in order to do any of that. Okay. So then, what's going on here? You got anything going on here? Yeah, you do. So we're gonna need another transformer. Ooh, this is a mess too. Okay, so this 4,000 guy comes here and feeds 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I overdid that one. Because that's the main trunk, and he's coming in and feeding all of this stuff. I shouldn't have done that. Yikes. Okay. Hopefully that doesn't turn out poorly. So this is our new transformer that's ready to go for 4,000 more kilowatts of energy. So, going to put one here, one here. And I'm just gonna run 2 lines right now. There's no reason not to. I have long-term plans for more stuff over here. So we're gonna run both of these fellas over. How's this gonna affect our ability to travel? Probably a lot. So I'm gonna build some more ladder. That's gonna be too far away. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a platform, like right here. Okay. So assuming we're gonna run more stuff over here in the longest of terms, I'm gonna go ahead and put these as far over as I can without having to build more sturf. I guess we'll make this one right here. And then we'll just leave that one there for now. And then we're probably gonna need some... I'm just gonna put blocks here, honestly. They can reach up 4 high. So this will allow them... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll go ahead and put a ladder right there too, so I don't have to go down and back up. But this is a long-term plan for wiring purposes. Okay. So that takes care of that stuff. Back over here. This is our 4,000 kilowatts coming to this half of the base. This one's not being used. I mean, it is because we haven't turned it off. But basically, by turning it off, we'll be able to run another 4,000 because this one won't be doing anything. So, I mean, alternatively, I could just run right off of this because only one or the other will be on, but that's probably going to create headaches for me in the long run. So I'm just going to build another large power transformer. Toss it right here. Throw that heavy watt over. See that? Built some nice derpy heavy watt right there for us. Oh, forever heavy watt. That'll go away when we save and reload. Alright. So then we're going to put some conductive wire down this way. And then we'll probably, yeah, we'll just run it kind of the same way we did the other one. We'll need a bridge right here. We'll run it through this insulated tile right over. So this single wire can handle 2,000 kilowatts. I don't know that we need to put power into these smart guys. I'm pretty sure they will run their automated signals without it, but we have plenty of space for power, so sure, let's do it. And then I'm gonna put a conveyor receptacle right here. Nope, not right there, apparently. Guess we'll put it right here. Yep, that's fine. We might be running another conveyor belt into here. Maybe from up above. And that's just going to be our limestone conveyor belt. I don't care about heat getting into this thing, because, you know, it's a hot biome. What do we care if more heat's in the hot biome? So, let's go back into shipping. We do not have enough. We need to go on a serious metal spree. Like right here, we're gonna take this metal. Because if we're going to run more conveyor belts, metal is going to be the word. So then, over here, we're going to need an auto sweeper. And a loader. So it's 240, 240, 120. So where does that put us? 480, 5, 6. So 6. Yeah, we'll be fine. Then eventually we will just run this over here. We'll run it right down here and through here. We just need to go on exploratory missions here. We're going to harvest this stuff. No, we're not. Look at all this igneous rock. We're just going to harvest this. Yeah, igneous rock. Let's see, that's granite. Okay, we can walk on that then. Okay, we'll build a road over here. We can go 4 up on this. Come down, harvest all this lovely igneous rock. I don't want to harvest any abyssallite is kind of what I'm thinking here. I'm harvesting as much igneous rock as possible with as little abyssallite as possible. And by as little as possible, I mean absolute 0. Forget that. Let's build a ladder down the center. All of this is going to be harvested in the end. Okay, we're gonna cancel this stuff, and I'm gonna redo this. Okay, so we can dig 4 above where they're standing. So we're gonna go like that. 4, 4. That one out. Okay, so we'll dig it all like this so we can just quickly and efficiently grab it. Then we'll come back and dig more of it. And I think I'm just actually going to keep this little land bridge walking thing going. So that's going to be too high. We'll need another little ladder right here. I'm doing this because that's blocking us. But then we can come right here and we can just dig out more metals and minerals. So, okay, that's too high there, so we'll do that. And then we'll do this. We'll dig all this out, and then we'll come do more. Okay, that will get us a nice amount of metal. That'll get us a nice amount of igneous rock. Where else can we get some low-hanging metal fruit? Like, I'm looking for just really large deposits of metal here. We could come inside of here, I guess, and grab some more gold. Whew. Yeah, we've really isolated that. That's got really hot, and this is, you know, it's still orange, but it is cooling down a bit. Oh. Probably don't need these radiant pipes just radiating heat out. Okay, we have plenty of igneous rock for the moment to keep us going now. Rebuild that with igneous rock. Come up here. Finish some blueprints. Okay, jobs mastered. We talked about that a while ago. Jobs. So we have not put like half these people on high quality foods, but they're still getting these awesome jobs because we did do a break room, 2 different break rooms with 3 options they can get to get like each one gives like +4. So we're supplementing food with the break room quality. You still have to grow like pepper plants to get the coffee and stuff, but that's another great way to get higher quality morale. How valuable it will be once Mark III goes live in 3 weeks, hard to say, but it's just another tool to have in your belt that you don't always have to give everyone the best food. I kind of make sure the best food goes to my astronauts and my mechatronics engineers in the, because these are 2 jobs I want a couple dupes doing, and I want them to be doing it, this one at least fairly early on, so I'll feed them better. But then other people in Tier 16 later on will be able to handle Tier 16 just fine, or Tier 20, just fine, if they have access to quality breaks. And a few videos ago we also pumped everyone up to 4 break units per cycle, because that's another way you can give them a little bit more morale, give them more time to utilize that stuff. And we have 20 duplicants. Like, we can spare the labor. If you're a little bit more cautious and don't go ham on duplicants like me, maybe that 4 break period would be something you want to avoid. But with the travel time and stuff, you might need to try to get plastic sooner to make plastic transportation pipes. Something to think about. Plastic transportation pipes is something I'm thinking about. It's something we're going to do soonish. There's just so many things I want to do. It's hard to do them all, So soon we will be doing the plastic transportation pipes. We have 7 tons of plastic to do it with, so I'm not too worried about it. Our metal refinery is flooding. It's a little strange. I don't want anybody getting trapped in there, so I'm going to set that up real high. I'm going to leave that there. I don't think there's really any necessity to it. I kind of hate how tiny this is, so honestly this is probably going to get moved so I can make a little bit more walking space. Probably going to happen. Just not today. Okay, so we're on the hunt for metals, and we are remembering the fact we need to go look at our metal refinery and find out why it's flooded. Wolframite is not a metal I'm interested in. I feel like it should be useful for something, and if I use it all up, I'm going to be pissed. This coming from a guy who's made it to cycle 600 a couple times. Never uses it, but doesn't want to lose it, Okay, here's some more iron. So I don't want to break all into this. We know that this is very hard, so we're safe. So we'll just leave that layer. Just little pockets of gold. But I mean, those little pockets add up, so maybe we will just harvest those. This is a little better. We're just going to kind of do a little something like this. Huh. Not sure what button I hit. Neat, though. So those 8 Paco. That kind of annoys me. Alright, we'll do it. We're going to pause real quick, and we're going to attack them all. Poor guys. Remember, every carnivore in the universe thinks that they're just incredibly tasty. I wonder if all of our dupes are using bedrooms. I feel like maybe they are. I don't know. They aren't. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of some more stuff, though, because if they aren't using the plastic beds, then we know that they don't need them. Somehow I missed a few of these corner moldings. Alright. We're still kind of on the hunt for metal. Oh yeah, we were doing something and then I hit the wrong button. Okay, that'll get all of that stuff. Then we're going to build a ladder up off of this one. That should allow us to get most of this stuff. Build another ladder right there to make sure we can get it all. Okay, that'll get us some lovely chunks of gold. We're also just gonna go ahead and build floors here so they'll move faster. And I guess over here we can come up and harvest around the edges here. So I'm not actually harvesting any gold yet, so I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to access all of it, and then I can kind of backwards dig into it. We also have some gold deposits up here, so... Here we have the edge of the base again, or the edge of the map, as it were. So we'll dig all this out, and then we'll come find a way to access this, and like maybe we'll dig these two and then backwards and stuff. Oh, just lovely amounts of iron over here. We do need to finish this tank system before we open this up and start coming around here, because we do want to collect our water. And there's no reason not to do that. Okay, we'll get what's left of that gold. How are we looking here? We have tons of everything, mostly iron now. Oh, lovely amounts right over here. Hopefully they can do those. We'll come grab all of these lovely gold chunks. Alright. Oh, this looks fine. Yeah. Lots of gold. Just sitting here waiting for us to grab it. You know, we haven't been prioritizing digging up any one particular material or anything for a very long time. We've just been doing our stuff and we've had no issues, but here you see. Sometimes you just start refining metals and doing things and all of a sudden you just completely run out of stuff. Okay, so that's a little too high. So we're just gonna kind of do weird ladders. Okay, all that ladder should be fine. Okay, and now all of a sudden we have 18 tons of gold and 19 tons of iron. So we're back in business. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and come over here to shipping, and we're going to plan out a gold delivery system. Man, look at that. Each one of these 150... Oops. Just each one of those was 100 gold. It's crazy. Shipping's awesome, but it is expensive. All of a sudden we're down to 18... Or 8... 8 tons. We had like 19 tons. Now we have 8. I guess we'll just come straight down here. Straight down and then... Oh, this is the receiving receptacles one. Did we get it? Hard to tell. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and replace all of that. Why not? It's a hot biome. Who cares? I don't know. Well, I already did it. Whatever. Moving on. Okay. This guy should know about carbon now. But where is carbon? Consumable ore? That's where regular coal is. Refined carbon. Okay. You're going to store 1,000 kilograms of that. We haven't built our knot gate yet. We're going to tell these to build real quick. So that's flooded. It's just slightly too much, I guess. So let's tell it to mop just this one tile. See if it's unflooded, and then we'll just kind of leave it and see if that helps with the heat, just like it did with the plastic stuff. Refined carbon is just kind of chilling there. Alright, so I want to get that going. So I'm going to kind of tip balances here for the power stuff with higher priority. I'm not going to bump up the power on the alternative power line that's for future use. I didn't tell you what it was for, but I'll tell you what it's for. It's for the tubes. In fact, before we like run all that, a transit tube takes 960. Yep. So that one line will be for transit tubes on this side of the base. So now that I know what it's for and where that it's just going to be just that, we're going to go ahead and run it as well. Run it this way. Stop and build a tile there. Just to keep things from getting too convoluted, I'm just going to do it in like this. And, yeah, the tube system being somewhere around here seems fine. So I'm going to stop it right there until I know exactly where I'm putting the tubes. So that's going to be carbon dioxide. Okay, power is what we're looking for. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark these storage containers over here, priority 3, so they get emptied out, and then we can break them. And then we could just put another bedroom right there. No, I don't want people going through a bedroom to get to the nice new bedrooms. That'd be weird. Okay, so the other thing I want to get going is this. So we're going to run this like a 6. Everybody in here can be a 6. Okay. So let's check out our automation. There's not 1,000 kilograms. Please make refined coal. The problem otherwise with doing this is they will use all of our coal, and then we won't be able to make power with it. So I want to have a limit on how much we make. So all this is happening without power. Logic input becomes active when the bin is filled above. Okay, so I don't know what you need to power it for. Yeah, I really don't know what the power does for you. It's not for the automation portion. Maybe that's a glitch. Maybe they will be fixing that eventually, but I feel like it probably shouldn't be sending automated signals if it doesn't have the power to do so, but nothing else really has to be powered that does automation, so whatever. What else is going on? So down here, we're going to store refined metal. Nope, can't do iron yet. Oh, thinking of plumbing. Okay. So, each one of these guys is 10 kilograms. And this feller... Oh, okay. Now we can do steel. I don't know why we couldn't before. I guess we had none of the components of it, but now that we have one, we have the recipe for it. That's cool. I'm happy with that. So, plus 200 to your overheat. So that's... When you're having issues like with these guys, you can just build them out of steel. No more problems. Weird. Check out our printables. Shine them figs. Print them up. Turn them into omelets, fellas and gals. And everything in between. So the next 4, so we just did 3, so here we go. So look at this. Now they've got these little tags, and they're not quite as shiny. So you can see their faces now. So that's probably it. A lot of these are sunbugs. Shinebug. Sunbug, shinebug, sunbug, sunbug, sunbug. Okay, cool. We have a lot of sunbugs now. Still haven't taken care of all those fish. That's kind of funny. I guess people do use this ladder, so I'm going to go ahead and replace this ladder with plastic. I should be more fastidious about that so that we can maximize their labor by how quickly they get to move around stuff. This ladder probably is not terribly important. They're not going to be coming down here much, so I'm not going to worry about the entirety of this ladder, but this ladder to this point, this ladder, since we're using this for all this infrastructure stuff, could be important. This ladder is definitely important. Is it? Now, I'm not going to go overboard because we're not making more plastic right now. And transit tubes will also help this issue. Oh, look at that. We needed to build a bridge and we forgot all about it. Conductive wire. Okay, so we've got this room powered now. We've got everything set up, so we will eventually be able to do this. The other thing we were thinking about was how much... Okay, so there's 800 kilograms of oil in here right now, so it can process twice. And then each tile is 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Well, 30 is right about there. So, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So right about here. I wasn't really paying all that much. We're just going to break it right here. We're going to try emptying it first. Empty priority 9 right here. Oh, but if we don't break it, then... Ugh. So let's break the bridge. Deconstruct priority 9. Cancel everything we did right there. This is 40 right here. So this spot right here is where we're gonna empty. Okay, so empty 38. So that'll give us the 1200 we wanted. Over here, we're going to do a little automation. So over here, we're going to put a sensor. Yeah, we'll wait. This gets a little hairy. So we're going to wait to do the automation until the system's actually running. Okay, I'm just not going to use this stuff anymore. Cancel. I wasn't sure what all I had in there. Building. Oh, it can only cancel building. Okay. So then plumbing. Cancel that. And power, we need to replace our conductive wire. Just gonna get rid of that stuff. We don't need it. So right now none of it's stored because there's no power. So we'll be making a lot of it for a while. What do we have right now? We have 13 tons. Okay. We're gonna mark this priority 1 for the minute. 13 tons is a lot. Okay, let's go ahead and set that up there. Just kick that up real high so somebody comes down and fills that. So I guess we'll do 10,000 kilograms. Oh no, stop putting coal in it. That's not what we want. Sweep 9 that pile. Oh, good job. You moved one set. So it's warm in there. The warm is not getting out. That being said, it's just going to get warmer and warmer. So I'm going to do that double layer I've done in some of the other really hot areas of our base. So how are we going to do that over here? We're going to have to build some ladders, I imagine. Always more ladders. Scaffolding, you know, technically. Yeah, definitely scaffolding. Not really weird looking ladders. We'll see how this all goes with... I'm not going to put ladders everywhere. We'll just see how this goes, then we'll put in more ladders if we have to. Oh, folks are going to trap themselves. Definitely going to trap themselves. I'll break that one at a 9 just to really make sure we get this done. Okay, so that's full now. What? How, what? What? I'm so confused. Maybe it does need power in order to function. Dang, nubbit. Okay, so somebody is going to have to come in here and operate stuff, so I'm going to go ahead and plastic ladder. And metal tile is going to be really hot because of how hot our metal is, so I'm not going to do that. Let's do regular tile. Just going to do... I'm just trying to find a way to not hurt this little guy. So I guess Do it up higher. I guess we'll just let them hop it. Y'all trapped? Y'all trapped. We done gone trapped them. We were watching though, so nobody's gonna die. It's great. I love it when nobody dies. I don't want to sweep. I want to mop. Okay, that should perfectly insulate everything. There should be no chance of problems. We probably didn't have to do that, but I'm glad we did. Made me feel better. We need to finish this power real bad. We're gonna run out of coal. I'm just gonna do it at 8. I've changed my mind. Get it done. Alright, well, got way more blue player than Slade. Having a good time. Thanks for joining us here on the Rustic Dreamland. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all those fantastic things so that other people can find us. Have a good rest of your day.